Hi, I'm Jenaya and I stay here at UAE. I was born in Adelaide. We live with my mum and dad, and then they got on the drugs and everything, and then they went to jail, so we had no one looking after us, me, my little brother and sister. And so we went into the foster care system. I got referred here from Orange Door, I think it was. When I first heard about the idea of it, I was like, what the hell? No thank you. And then I just realised you just gotta try. If you don't try, you will never know. And then all the workers here help you with quite literally anything you can think of. Unless it's out of pocket, then help yourself. But with your birth certificate, your license, driving, just getting a place, getting a job, learning to cook even, heaps of different things. I've had a few people come here and I've seen them from the beginning of their stay till their end, and they're just it's such a bittersweet thing to watch, because they come in here so scared, just kept to themselves, and over time they've just opened their wings, and with these guys' help they've gained their own independence and learned everyday life skills. Very eye-opening that these guys help. And then just to see people come here not knowing anything and leaving knowing so much. I know everyone says oh, I would hate to do all the stuff that you have to do for yourself. But I just look at it I've got independence that some people in their mid-30s don't even have. Sometimes when my mental health is feeling a bit overwhelmed, or when I just have had a big day, or my brain just is going overtime and I need to relax and calm down, I just sketch up a painting, or I just paint, or I do dots, because it's a long time, except the best bit about it is once you finish doing it, you can feel the things. I like turtles. I like painting turtles. I study aged care. I like it actually. It's kind of cool. My goals after I study is obviously to work in the field. Because my great-grandfather actually, he was part of the stolen generation. So I learned a lot about my culture from him. And when he passed away, our whole family was around him. And then I just thought what about the old people who can't pass away feeling loved? So I wanted to be the person for other people's families to feel comfortable with me being around their elderly person in their sickest times of life. And I strongly believe in dignity in death. I've been independent from my parents since I was 15 and stuff, but I've also been held back from a lot of stuff because I was young. But now I'm old enough to go through a housing process, to go through a job process, to submit my taxes, to apply for my own passport, to do everything without having to go through people. I feel the next step for me is to actually gain full independence. You're the author of your own book. You're the main character. Everyone around you is just a side character. And they're not worried about writing in your book. They're worried about writing in their book. So you should be worried about writing your story and how and worrying about how your story ends. Because no one else is putting that into you. They're putting that into themselves, which you should put into yourself too. Our parents aren't sitting here trying to write our book, they're writing their book. So, you should just do the same. And then at the end of the day, the only person who can change the way that your life is heading towards is you. People can say, oh, I think that you should do this, I think that this is the best idea. People can say a lot of things, people can give you a lot of things, but the only time anything is going to change is when you want it to change. You know what I mean?